Alright, I want to tell you about the point. It's the first freaking line in Euclid's Elements of Geometry. The point has no part. Therefore, it has no non-zero of size. If it did, then there'd be a part of it over here and a part of it over there. So consider the dot which is on my forehead versus the point which is in its center. As you can see, the dot is essentially a circle that's been filled in. However, the point is in the very center, and it's absolutely zero in size. So, if you, for instance, wanted to take the screen and zoom in on this dot, right at the point, you'd be able to zoom in forever. You'd never get there. You'd never get to see the point. Instead, you'll see frame after frame after frame, enlarging what is there. Soon it will overtake the entire dot. You'll see the inside of the dot towards its center, where this lowly point is, with zero in size. You'll see the frames go farther and farther, and you'll see all the atoms. You'll see the nucleus. You keep going. You'll see the quarks inside the nucleus. You'll see the strings at Planck length. That's to the negative 32nd power, 3'3" meters. That is. Now keep going. Keep going, because the point is zero of size. However, are you going to fill your entire screen with this point if it has no size other than zero? So let's keep on going past the Planck length. Now we'll quickly go farther. Now it is 10 to the negative 100. And it keeps on going. Now it is 10 to the negative 1,000. We are speeding up and are making of smaller. But we will never get there. We're now far, far, far smaller than when we started. We are at 10 to the negative million. Oh my goodness. The point is taking up exactly the same amount of the screen. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to really rev this up. I think that we're going to run out of names for the numbers that we will approach. I suppose you might say, how many zeros? Well, yeah, that's what we used to do at 1,000,000. But now we're beyond the Googleplex, which is more zeros than you could write. Miles. You need miles of zeros in order to do that. And keep on going. Let's start taking things to the Googleplex power. And still that which is a point, which has no part, which is absolutely zero in size. As we speed in the number of zeros we add to such a point that we'll never get there, no matter how fast we add to them. Do you get the point? Or are you somehow intrigued by the string, as if there was never anything between Planck length, the size of a string, and a point, which we are beyond the number of zeros which have names. It's simply an infinite number of zeros to get to that final zero of where the point would be and still take up zero of any measure of the screen.